Uh,
Big ball, fat, making my end. Fucking big killer, big ball, fat.
Sports God TV broadcasting from DC. Like and subscribe if you really trying to see me. Oh, what a feeling talking sports like religion. No cap over here, man. It's all about business. Yes, sir. Week number 1 of the NFL. Well, we know it's week number 1, but this is the first Sunday, a good Sunday for NFL football. A lot of debuts for new players on new teams. A lot of rookies getting the nod at quarterback, making their first professional NFL start. You already know how I do on this channel when it comes to football season. I'm going to run through my top 5 games, but at the same time, including that 5th game, it's always going to be about my Washington Commanders. I will mention about them. Also do a separate video for my Commander family on its own, right? But so we got a new face in a new place. We got Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, it is unclear if Russell Wilson, it's very doubtful if he will make his debut as a Pittsburgh Steelers. So it looks like it will be Justin Fields versus the Atlanta Falcons. 1 o'clock window on Fox. Should be a great game. You know, you should see a lot of, obviously newness out there on the field. And the Falcons are favored by more than a field goal in this football game. I expect a gritty game, and I think the Falcons get the win at home. Then you got rookie debut Marvin Harrison Jr. versus the Buffalo Bills. Keon Coleman also making a debut as a rookie wide receiver in place of Stephon Diggs. Hey, man, I think Buffalo roll. I'm not even going to lie. And that's just how I see it. But who knows? It is week 1. Should be full of surprises. You got Caleb Williams, the number 1 overall pick, former Heisman Trophy winner, making his debut versus the Tennessee Titans up in the Chi-Town. Stand up. And, they are high-powered when it comes to the pieces that are put around Caleb Williams. He is set up for success. Let's see how he do. I take the Bears minus, they're favored by 4. I think the Bears get the job done, but I also could see a really close, tight game. Then you got the Texans versus the Colts. CJ Stroud, awesome rookie season. Arguably one of the greatest rookie seasons in NFL history. Will he have that slump, that second-year slump, or will he continue to rise? Anthony Richardson, he got hurt. His rookie year got cut short last year. Now he's back on the prowl. Can he stay healthy? Can he help this Indianapolis Colts team be contenders within that division? Can he make them into what they had envisioned for him when they drafted him? Give me CJ Stroud and them on the road to defeat the Indianapolis Colts. Breaking news, Tyreek Hill has been detained at Hard Rock Stadium down there in Miami, Florida, man. They say that the police, man, handcuffed him and slammed him to the ground. Who knows if he'll be available for this game? They host the Jaguars in week number 1. Not making no prediction. Just wanted to break that news. You got the Minnesota Vikings versus the New York Football Giants. Now, it's supposed to have been J.J. McCarthy's debut. Whether he would have been the starter or not we don't know. But it's supposed to have been his debut. He is no longer there. But who is making the debut? Jaden Daniels' favorite target in LSU, Malik Neighbors, awesome wide receiver for the New York Giants. a high talented new weapon for Daniel Jones and that offense. You also know Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, though you seen Saquon chop it up with the Eagles the other day and had 3 touchdowns in that game, in that victory versus the Green Bay Packers. Head coaching debut, John Harbaugh making his debut with the Chargers. Then you got Gardner Minshew on the other side with the Raiders making his debut start as the new Raider starting quarterback. You got the Broncos versus the Seahawks. You got the rookie, Sean Payton's guy, the second coming of Drew Brees, Bo Nix, the former Oregon Duck quarterback, will make his debut in Seattle. We know Seattle is one of the toughest places to play in the National Football League. How can he do? We shall see. 4:05 kickoff on CBS. 4:25 kickoff between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Give me Cleveland at home. I think Cleveland make it happen at home. I just think the energy in the stadium, week number 1, the defense is lights out. The offense, minus Nick Chubb, he's on the PUP list for right now. Deshaun Watson, I think it's a make or break year for him. But I think the Cleveland Browns will get the job done versus Dak Prescott. And now Ezekiel Elliott is back with the Dallas Cowboys as well. Now, my Washington Commanders versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road. 2nd overall pick, Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniels, Austin Eckler making his debut, Zach Ertz, Bobby Wagner. There are Frankie Louvu. There are so many debut players on the Washington Commanders team making their trip to Tampa Bay versus Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Commanders are underdogs, 3.5-point underdogs. Give me my Washington Commanders to go into Tampa. Jaden Daniels has a wonderful debut game. Terry McLaurin on the offensive side of the ball. You got Noah Brown, who we just acquired as well. Give me my Washington Commanders to defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 4:25 kickoff on Fox. And then you got the late night game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Matt Stafford traveling back to Detroit to face his former team. Kind of a revenge spot for Matt Stafford. He lost to them last year. I know he won't get back. I expect a very exciting game. Detroit is favored by 4.5 points. Give me the Rams to go into Detroit and shock the Lions. There's no secret that the Lions are a tough team. They cannot creep up on nobody. You got the second-year running back Jabari Gibbs back there who is special, something special. And yes, indeed. But give me the Rams, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, and Kyron Williams back there in the backfield. I take Sean McVay and those guys to get the victory. And then Monday night, you got Aaron Rodgers. You know, he played 4 plays last season and his season was ended. Now he's back. Say he's better than ever. Jets lined up for success. Defense is extraordinary. The running back committee, wide receivers, they have all the pieces. If Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy and be anywhere near MVP type of Aaron Rodgers, the Jets can make some noise facing the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers is hosting them on Monday night. We already know the 49ers have been dominant in the NFC, has been going to the Super Bowl the last couple years, and now this is supposedly their year. They locked Trent Williams up for the long haul. They got Brandon Ayuk signed and sealed and delivered. This should be an exciting game as well. 49ers are 4.5-point favorites in this game. Give me the Niners at home to win the opener and cover that spread. And real quick, we all know how the season kicked off with the Ravens and the Chiefs. It was an exciting game. Came down to the wire. Likely toe by 1/2 inch was on that line. He was out of bounds. But the play prior to that, Lamar Jackson, the MVP Lamar Jackson, missed Zay Flowers, who was wide open, running across in the back of the end zone. I know he wished he could have had that throwback. And the Chiefs escaped 27-20 over the Ravens. And then you had the Friday night game in Brazil, which was a great game, a scoring fest between the Eagles and the Packers. Alone in the game, the Packers have lost Jordan Love and MCL, and they can't determine how long it will be, but it will not be a season-ending injury. But Saquon Barkley, as I spoke of, had 3 rushing touchdowns. Jalen Hurts shook off an early interception and a fumble that wasn't his fault. Center, having a new center, not having Kelsey back there, kind of miscommunication, but the Eagles found a way to win. A.J. Brown looked phenomenal, 34, and Smith looked awesome as well. 34-29, the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Green Bay Packers. Man, who y'all excited to see today? Are y'all ready for some football? Yes, indeed. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion, and I'm out. Until the next time.